Last time on Total Party Guild.
Come in with a slice and it's just kind of goopy and it flows out of the way, and I bring the sword back. I gauge where it's gooping and head and just straight into the middle of it, and just the goop just kind of like caves in and then pops, just kind of.
I gauge where it's gooping.
I one day hope to have proficiency in gauging where things are gooping. I will continue to study this phenomenon.
Do a goop check.
He's a goop gauger.
Welcome, heroes. My name is Jeremy Blackheart, and I'll be DMing this story arc of Total Party Guild, a weekly retrowave-inspired live play 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons podcast. This week, the guild will be hiring
Vanessa Otero playing Jewel Von Onyx, human bard.
Sean Rowe playing Singer, your awesome tiefling cleric.
Justin Lamb playing the now gore-covered Stennel Bjornsson, the halfling barbarian.
and our special guest.
Matthew playing Dimble Pilwicken, the fire-slinging artificer.
When last we left our heroes, they found a drow prisoner locked in a metal cage, looking abused and exhausted. Coincidentally, they also found a metal leg next to said cage for an apparatus in a previous room. One of the Kuatoa managed to escape down a long, winding water pathway. What will our adventurers do now?
Well, I didn't see that.
We've now dropped out of combat, right?
Yes.
So you're telling me I can just walk on the water now?
Yes. Just take a step out, and you should walk right on it. I cross my fingers.
You first.
Okay, and I push you.
Oh no. It's horrible. I make the drowning the scene from like Little Drawing and Men in Tights, and I'm just sitting on top of the waters flailing. I'm like, oh, okay.
I can't swim.
See, everything's
much
fine.
better. What?
It is slowly dragging you, though.
Oh, conveyor belt. Yeah, I'm gonna walk over here.
And me too.
Why didn't we do that a long time ago?
You see, I kind of forgot that Xa'Leah had granted me that kind of abilities, even though I purposely prayed to her with the proper blessings in order to grant me such abilities for this particular mission.
He's trying to say we've got a lot going on. I'm looking for a key.
I mean, I have lockpicks.
You
Same.
should probably let the man out.
Or one.
Sure.
Roll me a lockpick check.
To-do. It's an 8.
You get caught on the rust.
Did someone try to hit this with a sword?
Maybe.
Makes it really hard to pick a lock when it's you messed the mechanism up, I'm sure. Maybe? Dimble's not a very good liar. He's just not very good at opening lock.
Dimble, you're also by a metal leg.
Oh, I was distracted too. I'm like, oh, I'm going to make it go.
And I was shifting the blame to one of the slowly descending piles of goop. Like, he did it.
Oh.
Also a terrible liar.
Sword.
Yeah.
We're trying to get you out, I promise. We're trying.
Can I try to make another lockpick check or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Different skills.
So it's an 18 plus dex and proficiency. So plus 4 is 22.
You see whereas Dimble is very distracted over a leg like a Christmas Story.
I'm definitely going to put somebody's eye out.
Nice. I imagine the leg is like the lamp.
Yeah. It's electric
Leg
lust
from
gleaming in the window.
Yeah, with like a stocking on it.
Yeah, you pop the rusty lock like it was nothing.
Oh.
And the drow inside looks like he was wearing noble clothing that has been torn to tatters. It's been cut through in dozens and dozens of areas, and it looks like his wounds are festering. He's barely conscious and trying to keep himself in the corner, and his head is wobbling trying to maintain eye contact. He goes to mouth words and nothing comes out.
Can one of you help him with this? This doesn't look too great.
Is he really hurt?
Yeah.
By looking
Yes,
at him?
very.
Yeah.
Can I medicine him up?
Like a medicine check?
Yes.
You can roll one.
22.
With a medicine check, you can put bandages on him, but he will need serious long-term care.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. Is like, is he in a condition where a little bit of like water and food is going to get him out of here, or is this something that we're going to have to carry him out, or would a
Healing word
healing
help?
spell or healing potion get him to the point where he's able to function better?
At this point, he would need restoration spells or long-term mundane care.
I mean, I do have lesser restoration.
I do
Whoa.
not.
No, with my medicine check and rolling that high, would a lesser restoration perform the duties? It is a spell that I do know, although not prepared.
It might be able to get him to walk out of here,
That alone might be cause to celebrate.
albeit very sluggishly.
Well, guys, we're at a bit of a crossroads here. We can, if we have lesser restoration, or if we give me the rest of the day to sleep and pray to Xa'Leah, I can have lesser restoration prepared. We can get him out of here, although it looks like it's going to be very difficult for him to do so.
No, I can try and inoculate him a little bit.
Oh, yes, inoculate.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So this is going to sting for just a second, but you'll feel much better. And I pull out like a little tiny syringe and ask for consent.
You can see him barely nod.
All right. I jab him in the arm. Give him the lesser restoration.
You can see the festering wounds kind of seep out and close slowly. The faintest water.
I toss him my water skin. It's probably like half full now.
And he can't even really lift his arm to grab it.
I don't toss it so much as I like tip it into his
Just pour
mouth.
it over his head.
Not the end of a football game.
So he's in a much worse condition than that other man was. We would probably have to carry this guy out. Like all
What's
the
your
way to
name?
the exit.
Hadrith,
Edrith.
I'm
Hadrith, that's a good name. That's a strong name. You're going to make it out of here.
a noble here in town.
Noble.
You're what now?
A noble?
He said noble here in town. I can be the translator.
How did you get down
You-
here?
Yeah.
I managed to purchase a submersible machine. And
He bought a submarine sandwich.
can you really not understand when I do that voice?
No. I understand.
I can
perfectly.
understand
Okay.
it fine.
Just making sure.
That was just me having fun. Sorry.
And we were captured by something much larger. The thing
Like a
was,
big jellyfish?
it was hard, and it put a mighty dent in my submersible. They dragged my partner somewhere. My poor brother,
What's he look like?
like me, but hopefully in much better
Okay.
health.
And I go across and I start looking through these cages because you said there was dead bodies in here.
Yes.
What do they look like? We kind of ignored that earlier when on our rush to fight.
A lot of them are human. One of them's a broke down Warforged. One of them's a dead Goliath. They all look like the ones with any flesh still on them look like they have large lacerations on them. And buried between it all, you do see another drow.
Yeah. I open up that cage and I drag out that body. And then I sprinkle some water on its eyes and close them. Go to Xa'Leah, my son. Is this him?
Maybe not now, Singer.
We have to make sure.
Okay, maybe now.
What are you doing down here?
Saving you.
Yeah, being big damn heroes.
Came to the bottom of the
All right.
ocean to save me.
You're not at the bottom of
Wow.
the ocean.
What?
The bottom of something.
I'm bringing the body with me.
When you bring it across, he immediately recognizes the clothing and then flops onto his side and crawls to the side of his cage. And he just says, "No, my dear brother, what did they do to you?" And his face looks like it's wrenching. He would be bawling if he had enough water in him to do so.
Okay, so you guys remember how Clark was okay to get out of here on his own? And I was like, okay, fine, he's good. This isn't the same situation. We're going to have to carry him and this body out, like right now. We should do that right now. And the reason I say that is because one of those fish guys popped his head up and then swam farther in. So there's probably going to be some...
retaliation.
Yeah, that's the word.
With your fancy... like cool footwork, we can just walk them up straight north. I think that'll
On the
connect to
water?
where we need to go. Yeah, just walk on the water straight up.
Nope.
No.
Look at the map.
Oh,
Let me look up towards the...
It's like a bridge. It lifts... Oh,
yeah. Okay.
shit.
Oh, look, they're clearing out.
What's through this door?
You see a corridor with another
Right.
smaller door directly across. Stepping into it, you see the big double doors at the top of a set of stairs that go back out to the entrance. And then you see 2 doors across on either side north of you, 2 doors south all the way at the end of the hallway on either side. And then on the west side, there's 1 door between the southern one and the one you just stepped through.
I think we need to just leave. Yes?
At least get him up to the entrance and get him some help. Yeah.
Right. Hey, Twimble?
Dimble.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you got that really cool spell thing that puts like a shell around wherever you're camping and you can just stay in it for 8 hours?
No.
Okay. Your spells are really useful. Just saying.
I don't know how to make one of those.
Okay.
I think it's even a higher level spell than I'm even, because I'm only at third cast, like a half caster at best. So I think that's a 3rd level spell. Not there yet.
Am I carrying the guy,
I will.
or who's carrying?
Yeah, I'm carrying the body.
Okay, Singer's got him. Dimble, did you grab the leg?
If it'll fit in my bag of holding, sure.
So it's now in your bag of holding, and I assigned Hadrith to
Yes.
Stennel.
Oh, to me?
Yeah, you're carrying him.
Yeah, you said you're carrying him.
There you go.
I thought, yeah.
No, I'm carrying his brother's body.
I mean, if we're fast, we could put him in a bag of holding.
Oh my God. Look, I think this particular individual's been through enough.
Does those double doors open once we get to him?
Were they what?
Those double doors, do they open when we get to him?
I was planning on opening them.
Oh, yeah. They open fine.
Okay, so DM, we're just going to retreat back to the exit. Do we make there safely?
Yes. The 2 goopy boys you saw aren't in vision anymore.
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay, so we want to get this individual to safety.
I want to take him all the way to the church and then tell those people to get him to a hospital.
If we, do you want us to accompany you completely out of here, or can we stay at the entrance and make sure nothing follows you as you get him to the clerics?
I mean, that doesn't sound like a bad idea, but to be honest, I'm running a little low on juice and wouldn't mind taking a longer rest before coming back here.
What does everyone else think?
Jewel?
Well, if
We made a lot of
if we had-
noise. They're going to know we're here.
I
and
still
if
have
we'd
like
taken
19 spell
another long
points.
rest, I don't think we'd have gotten Hadrith out of there. There might be a time factor for saving anyone else.
And that is why we left tonight instead of tomorrow morning.
Yes, I know, but we've saved 2 people, and if we push it too far, then we might all die. Because, again, I don't have a lot left.
Jewel,
I'm not sure about the rest of you. Jewel?
what do you think?
Yeah, I have 19 spell points, so I'm good to go still.
Oh, good to go.
I've only cast 1 real spell, so. Granted,
wait,
I only
I have-
start with 14 spell points, but
No, I have 16. I'm sorry.
I'm down to 7 because that water walk is expensive.
Oh, and now we're walking on out of here.
Right. Exactly.
Well, it sounds like everyone else is still okay. Maybe we get them to safety. We come back in and we see if we can rescue a 3rd person before we.
I'm fine with that. Jewel?
That's fine with me.
Is the plan to take him to the church, come back?
Yeah, that's my plan. We're gonna take him to the church. I'm gonna talk to the church people and have them take him to a hospital or whatever they have here, and then I'm coming back. It sounds like that Stennel wants to hang out at like the entrance, so that way if they try to follow, he's gonna stop them and chop them, and then I'll regroup and come back.
I see.
And I'm gonna talk to my church people to make sure they take care of the dead body as well, and that they treat it with as much respect as possible, and don't do any of the last rites until after Hadrith is available.
Very respectful.
Who's staying behind?
I was gonna stay if it was also Jewel and Dimble, but honestly, I think if we're all going, we should all go and not split the party and just be safe together.
Yeah, I'll stay.
Okay.
Stay to guard the entrance.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll stay with Jewel.
Dimble, you stand too?
Yeah.
So Singer,
You okay getting him to safety?
I will be right back.
it is an effort taking a body and having Hadrith, but you do manage to get up the stairs with a little help out into the warehouse and then down the street. When you step outside, the storm is raging. It's the only light in the sky. The rain has really picked up, and so has the wind.
I do a real quick thank you to the Xa'Leah for the rain and the storm, and a blessing upon everyone that the water touches.
You head down the street. It's not too far to the Banthum Church of Xa'Leah. 6 people on the roof, in loincloths with spears, singing to the heavens, wishing for righteous lightning to strike them to show them love.
I also fervently pray that Xa'Leah strikes them with love and lightning.
And one gets close. One hits the roof lightning rod, but not close enough.
Thank you, goddess. And then I open the door and I look inside and I go, "Gentle rain, brothers. I need your assistance."
Clark is in there and he looks disheveled. He looks like you threw him into a loony bin.
Well, I kind of did.
And he has a cup of tea in front of him, just a few pieces of buttered bread. When you come in, Bertus is there at the altar. He exclaims excitedly, "Singer, you've returned with the relic." And everyone else inside, except for Bertus, returned with her embrace.
Not yet. I have brought this person instead, and a body. Hooray!
Singer, that is not her embrace.
No, it's not. Brother, I do need some assistance. Would you please help me?
I can't deny the singer. Must help her messenger.
Oh, good. I speak for Xa'Leah in this matter. She wishes that this person, Hadrith, is brought to a hospital immediately, and that this body, his brother, is taken care of until he can return to retrieve it. Also, and I look over at Clark, do you need medical attention?
Oh, I'll be fine once I get back to Lumitech.
Ah, I see. Do you need assistance in returning yourself to Lumitech?
It would be appreciated.
And brothers, Xa'Leah also wishes that this man is returned to Lumitech post haste.
Singer, we cannot deny you. We will take care of these men and see that this poor soul is guided to the afterlife with her light.
Yes, hang off on the rituals until after Hadrith returns. I would hate to see him miss out. Okay, well, thank you. Gentle rains, and be well, everyone, and Xa'Leah's words guide you, and I turn and flee.
You gently place the body down and flee.
Yep. He bravely ran away.
From his responsibility.
While Bertus was processing what to say, you're just like, do this, goodbye.
Yep. Actually, when I make it back to Stennel, that actually felt kind of empowering, like to tell these people to do things, and then they were like, I have to do what you say. It was strange, Stennel.
Strange how?
Like I didn't want to enjoy it, but I kind of enjoyed it a little bit.
I I think that's probably kind of normal, but also careful with that.
Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it now, in retrospect.
Yeah, my brother used to say most kings are mostly rapscallions, so I think he was trying to say something like, if you can tell everyone what to do, then it goes to your head.
Oh, it's a good thing I can only tell a small group of people what to do then.
You'll be fine.
I hope so. Are we going to continue down there?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go back to that tunnel that we were just at.
Lead the way.
You head back down south and you notice there's 2 jelly grunts looking at the open door.
Stab them in the back. What do you think?
Yeah, that's a great plan. Let's.
They start moving south
They
down
have
the corridor.
backs. Stab them in their jellies.
I could try to pop them.
Yeah, pop them. Pop them.
I would like to try and pop one.
You know, once you pop.
Okay.
Their life force stops.
Let's roll initiative and then do surprise how we're supposed to.
10.
2.
10.
10.
Wow. Okay, we got 10, 10, 10, and 2.
Decide who goes first between the 3.
My dex is 1.
Also 1.
My dex is more. So I will go first.
My wisdom's -1.
1.
I'm also gonna try and do like a quiet badger run where I don't move my hips so much and my stuff doesn't clang around so much. Like
trying to imagine you running without trying to move your hips.
Yeah, me too.
like with the sway, just like the quick little Japanese steps. You know what I'm talking about?
With your arms like way back behind you?
No.
Like a Naruto run?
No.
Is that what you're doing?
No,
That's what I imagine when someone says Japanese run.
No, because my sword has to be in front of me. I'm stabbing them. I'm
Badger
not stabbing
cape
my
flashing.
parts.
Yeah.
But the background does go to a solid color in a very anime style.
Yeah.
Um,
yeah. Got a little exclamation mark above your
Yeah.
head.
Should I roll stealth?
So stealth is half your movement speed, but you can still dash.
Then you're not going to be able to hit him.
You just shoot at him.
Yeah, you could throw javelin.
Nah, I'll just say, wait a minute. From here? I still wouldn't be able to get to him. I'll just close the distance. Yeah, that's as close as I can get.
He's
But
closing the distance. Dun, 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 dun,
he's
dun, dun,
closing
dun.
for speed. Should I roll stealth or am I just like
If you're
coming up on
going
him?
your full movement, you can't stealth.
Okay, then I'm just coming up. I'm an up and coming person.
Stennel charges into the fray. Dimble.
I would like to use my patented Haya. That's a natural 1.
Shoots off into the hallway and dissipates.
Hiya. Damn it.
Jewel.
I gotta get my eyes checked.
Hold on. Let
Eye
me...
doctor is very important.
That's
once a year.
what I was talking about. Yes, at least once a year.
Shatter right in here on these guys.
All right, fuck them up.
16 damage, or else they take half.
Rattles them both.
Well rattled.
Singer.
I move up to Jewel, and then the range is outside of my throwing range. So then I just move to here, and that's all I can do.
Stennel
Oh.
AC.
Oh, that's 16.
Sorry, athletics check or acrobat.
Hopefully higher than 6. 9. I will let him eat me.
And it unhinges its bottom jaw, stretches up, and then falls on you.
Badger's back on the
5
menu,
acid
boys.
damage and 2 electric damage. And you are restrained and starting to suffocate.
That's fair.
And it's your turn.
Oh,
So how surprise is supposed to work is you
Cool.
roll initiative, and then if something's surprised, it just doesn't get to act in the first turn.
that makes sense. God, attack it from the inside?
Yeah, with disadvantage.
Can I recklessly attack
Yes.
for a straight roll? I feel like I've been using that a lot. That is a 1, but I finally remembered that I have lucky, so I'm going to re-roll that.
Heck yeah.
For a 19 plus 6, that's much better.
Yeah, you hit.
For 7 damage.
Okay.
And that is a natural 20 on the second one.
Oh, heck.
For 17 on the second hit.
How do you kill it?
Oh, I've got to do the thing where I'm just like, I'm thrashing around, and you can see the jelly kind of moving on the surface as I'm like throwing hands and shit. And then you just see the sword pierce straight up out the top, like the top elongates, and then the sword pierces out of it and then just slides straight down, and I come sloughing out like some horrible birth.
Jim Carrey movie.
Oh God.
The second Ace Ventura.
Yes.
Just like wiggling my way out of a rhinoceros's butt. Or like Danny DeVito climbing out of that couch. Just like I've had every substance in this place slathered all over me.
Dimble.
I'm gonna try again. 11.
Miss.
Damn it! Banging on my wrist thing. Like, you were so much better earlier. I'll move up a little bit, but still staying behind. But I want to be able to see these other chords just in case.
Jewel.
Sorry, I was just seeing how far I can move. I'm going to pull out my crossbow and try to fire a bolt at it.
Do it.
Okay. Oh, that's cocked. Okay, that's a 9.
The bolt goes into it, kind of bloops, and then starts dissolving.
Ah, hell. Okay. I'm gonna give everybody. I'm gonna measure. Dimble's just close enough. I'm going to. Is my mantle of expertise? It's not once per day. It's just it uses a inspiration.
Yep.
So I'm going to use one of those. So everybody gets 5 temp hit points and can move. They can use their reaction to move their speed without invoking opportunity attacks. So if you'd like to move, you can.
Yes, I will.
And that is my turn.
I feel a surge of energy run through me. Like, thanks, Joel.
Singer's up.
I run up to it and I stab it with my spear.
Do it.
That's a 20
You hit.
or 6 points of damage.
How do you kill it?
Oh, yay!
Hey.
I run up and I stab it and it starts like sliding into my spear, and then I'm like, oh, get off. And I start shaking it and it shakes it apart. And more of it splatters on Stennel than anywhere else.
It explodes backwards.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Stennel.
It's in my mouth and my nose.
So are we out of combat?
For
I want
now.
to check out that one door. Like, I know there's a big door, but then there's this tiny door, and I just kind of want to look through that door. What do you guys think?
Why
Yeah.
not?
Okay.
Follow your heart.
Which one? This one and this one are so all the way southwest or southeast is locked.
One down
The
on the west.
upper one on the west side is locked,
Okay.
but the other ones are all open.
This one's
Not the one you're in front of.
okay.
Yeah, this one
This
just
one's
opens
not
up
locked.
into the other room.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
There, I drew on the map.
What's in? Oh, it's a mess. This is a mess.
You see that a lot of it's become tidal pools of varying depths with coral, anemones, and small fish swimming about. If it weren't for the pile of dead bodies at the north end of the cells, it would be pretty gorgeous. But at the north end of the cells, it looks like there is one body manacled to the wall, a pile of bodies pushed off around it.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna leave that tiny door, and I'm gonna go to the other door, and I'm gonna open the big one next to all the piles of bodies, and then I'm gonna go inside and take a look at the bodies. That one chained to the wall, is that fresh?
No, it's still mostly decomposed. It has small ocean bugs crawling in it and through it.
Is any of the bodies fresh, or they're all pretty well decomposed?
That's rank.
They're all the ones not chained to the wall are all skeletal.
Okay.
This one has crabs eating the leftover detritus and small sea bugs feasting on it, but it's not really clear what it was.
Okay. But if it was a week ago, it could still be somebody that was sent down here. So, yeah, it's not good. Jewel, it's not good.
Where are you?
It's not great.
Nope.
Uh-oh, where'd I go? Oh, I'm here.
Oh, there's not even a door down here.
I'm going to try popping this door to my left.
Stennel, that door's locked.
I'll open this door then that I'm next to.
Sure.
Dimble, do you want to try picking this lock?
Sure. I got a 12.
Dimble's gonna try and pick the lock.
Oh, no, a 12 does not succeed.
Stennel, did you hit this one with the sword too?
Yes, Dimble. I went ahead of you and I just hit everything with swords.
Those two doors are the iron doors with the slit so you can look inside.
What's in there, Dimble?
Oh, I thought he was talking about the ones next to Stennel.
No.
I don't know. I peeked through the door.
You have to kind of climb up to see in,
I'm really short.
but you see that it's a 25 by 20 room with a pool of water in the southeasternmost corner.
It's just another ambush location where they come out of the water and kill us all again.
And then you see the top of a head with some flowing hair kind of peek up and then disappear under the water again.
Well, I've never seen one of them with hair before. This is where the mermaids came from.
Mermaid.
How sturdy is this door? Is this something that we can bash in?
Can I try?
Well, in all reality,
we've got-
Jewel seems to be much better at opening these than I am.
Is this something a Jewel could pick?
We also have this nicely open door that's ripe and inviting and stuff.
Yeah, but there's
Yes, but
mermaids in
mermaids.
this one.
Wait, are they good or do they eat us?
Both.
I think both.
Depends on how hungry they are.
They're probably not super happy with the Kuatoa.
I wouldn't be if I was half fish. Be like, man, you dead-eyed lobster traps are giving us a bad name.
Jewel, are you trying to open that lock?
Yeah. Oh, okay. So that's a 20 plus.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's much better at this than I am.
24.
And
Dang.
you open it. Go ahead and open that door.
Shook shook. Pow. Nice.
the, the mermaid's just Ariel. I mean, a lookalike Scariel.
Uriel.
That head pokes up out of the pool and then sinks back down. And then pops up at the other end and just kind of watches.
Make contact.
Are you trapped in here?
Be charming.
And then she lifts just her chin out of the water and says, mm-hmm. And then ducks back down a little bit so just her eyes are out.
We've got a trapped mermaid. I turned around and I'm trying to be diplomatic with her, but then I turned around and obviously excited on my face because I've never seen a mermaid before. It's a mermaid! We have to get her out of here, right? Right? No?
Sorry, say again?
Huh?
I mean,
I said we have to get her out of here, right?
we definitely that's a thing. How do you think they got her in here in the first place, though?
It's a trap room.
They drug me out of the sea.
They-
And my sisters.
Oh.
We could open the portable hole and she could go in there with a bunch of water and then we could fold it up and
Water's
then release
very heavy.
But the portable hole, it can only hold so
Does the
much.
weight- Yeah, does the weight translate?
Like, how much weight can a portable hole hold?
I don't know.
How much wood could a woodchuck chuck?
Okay. Well, we're strong between all of us, but we don't want to release her into water that has the Kuatoa in it, right?
Right. No, we're not going to put her in danger.
Portable hole doesn't have a weight limit.
It doesn't have a weight limit. Yep, that's what I was looking for.
Instead of having a surprise shark, we could have a surprise mermaid.
But we'd have to lock her in a dark hole until we can get her outside or get her to somewhere with an outside connection.
Well, we should definitely run that by her
Yeah.
and make sure that that's something that she wants. But if she wants that, that would be the best option to get her out of here.
She's been hearing this whole conversation, right?
Also, does she just breathe the water or does she need air? Because that would also dictate if that would work or not.
For 10 minutes.
Can I ask her name?
Afira, she lifts her head out and then back down into the water.
That is a very pretty name.
We're
That
gonna
is- can you breathe air or do you just breathe the salt water or...
Sorry, we've never met a mermaid before.
Both, but if I'm out of the water for too long, it'll dry out.
Okay,
Yeah.
but like if we put you in let's say a giant balloon with just salt water,
What's a balloon?
would that be fine? All right. If we put you in a giant cave with just salt water and no air, would that be okay?
She said she can breathe both.
Yeah, just making sure that she doesn't need to take.
For how long?
Until we can hopefully a couple minutes until we can get you to a place that we can release you back into the wild.
Where you're not
Or
in danger.
back to the ocean.
We want to get you out of here, honestly.
So you're really here to save me?
Of course.
Yeah, we came down here to save a bunch of people. We'd be happy to save you too.
Oh,
We're just working out the
This place is-
logistics.
Yeah.
if it'll get me out of here, sure. I'll do it. Did you find my sisters?
Just look at the group.
Not yet, but we will keep looking.
Yeah, we're going to rescue everyone we can.
They
The singer and I share a look.
What was that?
They made us take care of their young and then drug us back to this little pool. Down the hallway across, they have big pools full of these bulbous black puffer fish with little dangly legs swimming in pools. We had to clean and clean and clean.
Those are their babies?
They're young.
Do we think any of these pools might lead out?
This one doesn't.
Because we might not have to take her very far. We can just take her to one of the other pools.
But isn't that giant jellyfish blocking the way out by our entry? And also, how do we know there's not more of these
We could-
guys that
We just
she'd run
make her
into?
invisible.
Oh, heck.
Yeah.
But,
we could cast
we would
fly
have
on
to-
her and she could just fly out of here.
Flying mermaid.
Yes.
That would be amazing.
I think yours works better, but I can make her fly slowly for a little while.
Well, it's either that or we're carrying her around until we can find a safe place, which might not be till we get out of here.
Well, the warehouse is on the wharf. We could just do
Yeah.
the same thing with her that we did with everyone else.
Just run out and dump her into the sea.
Except she would be safer, like, with us for a longer period of time, because we could just like keep her safe in the portable hole.
Well, that's still only
Really a
10,
brilliant
10,
plan.
10 minutes.
Why only 10 minutes?
Well, I mean, the air will run out of the water. Like when fish are breathing air, they still need air to circulate into the water, right?
DM, how much water would fit in this portable hole in terms of breathable water?
In terms of simplicity, I'm going to count it like air.
Okay. So she can last
So-
10 minutes in this thing, right? Like a
Yeah.
bag of
How
holding.
about this? How about you stay here because this is the safest place for you. We go farther into the dungeon, kill everything, and then come back and escort you out when everything else is dead.
Just don't leave me, please.
We won't.
Right, see, that's what I knew you were going to. Why did they do that? Stennel,
Because she doesn't.
Jewel, why did they do that?
She doesn't want us to leave her.
Because she's been
But
stuck
now we
here.
have to take them with us.
No, I mean,
Well-
we can we leave you in this room and come back for you? Or do you want us to take you with us while we
She's-
fight?
If you think the best chance of me getting out of here is you clearing the way,
Yeah.
you don't have much choice. I wish I had more to give you, but I was holding on to this stick just in case I could clobber my way out. She reaches down into the water and she pulls out a metal rod with kind of like a circular key at the end. The other end has kind of like a bulbous, grippy top.
It's a grippy lever.
Yeah.
It's a lever. It's the missing lever.
Oh,
Lever, get.
you know, if we can find that other leg, then we can fix that thing, and then we could ride that here, and then she can ride in that back to safety. We'll just fill it full of water.
Oh, it's brilliant.
I think she can be out of the water.
An anti-submarine.
Yeah, for a little
But
bit.
still,
It's
yeah, a
vehicle
land marine.
full of water.
Exactly how you intended us to use it, I'm sure.
It's a soup. It's a soup marine because when you have text and it's a sub, it's the one that's below. But when it's a soup, it's above. So it's a Sup-Marine
Sup-Marine.
because it's
Oh my
above.
God.
Inspiration.
That's amazing. Actually
and
amazing.
a
Oh my
title
God.
and a title name for the episode.
Sup-Marine.
I mean, Love and Lightning was also pretty good, but Sup-Marine might take the cake.
The only other thing I have to
And the
give you is
pie.
my favorite comb. And she holds up a
No.
fork.
We're
Oh,
Oh,
that's okay.
buddy.
You can hang on to that.
Okay.
We're not here for treasures. We're here for you.
but when you do get free, put in a good word with the fish and the seagulls for us, will you?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Sidebar, real fast.
Yeah. We
Actually,
step out
I'll
of
go
the
back
room.
to the mermaid for a second. Do you have legs?
And you see her lift up the end of her giant fishy tail.
Right. Okay. Cool. All right. 1 second. Sidebar.
Would you like to have legs for a little while? That could help too.
That would be fantastic.
I have
Can you do that?
Yeah.
What?
Oh. Oh, I see. You can just give people legs,
He's got legs. He's got legs in his pack.
and he knows how to use them. Right. I know.
Yeah, I can give her either an alter self potion for 10 minutes or cast alter self for an hour.
No, I was imagining just like a pair of legs attached to a harness. So she'd just be some like horrible like velociraptor
she can be
looking.
Krang.
Just
Oh my God. Like, or like that. What's that spaceship thing from the guys from Rick and Morty?
solar opposites.
Yeah.
Oh,
where they
God.
had those legs.
Jewel, do you have extra pants?
Just
Yeah,
walks
of
in
course.
That was bad.
Okay, because she's not going to have pants when she has legs.
I mean, I have a ton of costumes and clothes and stuff, so
Just making sure.
absolutely.
Okay. Do you think it'll take us 10 minutes? Since we've done this trek now twice, is it 10 minutes to get all the way from here outside to the
If
water?
she ran and dove
or
off a
is he gonna
cliff,
do the hour
she
thing?
can make it.
Yeah. In 10. Okay.
saying she can make it on her own, right?
If she doesn't get lost, yes.
We can. I'll take
We're
her
gonna
out.
have to escort.
Singer can
At
take
least
the
to the
other one. I'll take
intersection.
this one out. We each take our own pet rescuee out of here.
So who's taking this one out of here?
Of course, it's gonna be Jewel.
Oh, fair. Yeah, that's
I like having supernatural friends. Okay.
So I will,
All right,
I
I'm
will
gonna-
make an alter self potion.
And I'm gonna walk around the corner so that I don't see the legless person, the pantsless person. With
So
the
what does
legs.
alter self do?
So I will read.
Are you going to drag Stennel out too? Because he doesn't understand modesty.
Stennel, hey, come here a sec. I need to talk to you real fast.
Why?
To talk to you?
Yeah, why?
So
'Cause I want to talk
alter
to you.
self, you can assume a different form. When you cast the spell, choose one of the following
come here.
options. I can give her an aquatic adaptation if she'd like to be able to swim underwater. Seems unnecessary. I can give her change appearance. You transform your appearance. You decide what you look like, including your height, facial features, sound of voice, hair length, coloration, distinguishing characteristics, if any. You can make yourself appear as a member of another race, though none of your stats change.
Okay. So she could appear as a
I
human.
might actually, there might be, hold on, let me make sure I read this. Hold on. There's one thing that might be make it not work, so I might be wrong. And your basics, I can't give her legs. If you're bipedal, you can't become a quadruped. So I'm assuming if you're non-pedal, you can't become a biped. Never mind.
Well, here's a question. If you can give someone aquatic features, could you give an aquatic person like land features?
I have a scroll of polymorph
Where'd you get to scroll polymorph?
from our goat adventure.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh yeah.
Do we want
It's
to
a really
waste?
big spell to burn on this.
Go for it.
We could just carry her out.
I could just give her fly, and then she could fly out. It solves the same thing. Lasts the same amount of time too.
And it doesn't.
Oh yeah. No, I definitely want to see a flying
know,
mermaid.
I would rule that if you're playing an aquatic adventure, alter self would make sense to give somebody legs if it can give you a swim speed.
It makes sense.
I would agree with that. That makes sense.
Yeah.
It might not give you legs, but it can give you a walk speed.
It's a flop speed.
So mermaids do
Just
have
on the
land
tip of the
speeds,
fins.
but it's super slow.
Well, that's what the spell does. If you want to rule that it works, fine. Otherwise, I'll just do the same thing, but with fly, and she'll be a flying mermaid.
Yeah,
So would we rather see Ariel become human, or would we rather see a flying mermaid?
Now I'll say alter self works
I
fine.
mean, I kind of really dig like a mermaid swimming through the air. I think that's really cool.
Dealer's choice.
Aw.
Jewel, play your cittern as she drifts through the air.
And a fly potion I actually don't have to make because I made one this morning for free.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
So you're going to give her flying instead of legs?
Sure.
Never mind. Our spell doesn't do what we thought it did.
Here's a different alternative.
And I drink this.
And then you'll be able to fly.
I can.
It's like swimming, only in the air.
I can fly.
Well, no, not
Only
yet.
for
You
a
have to
couple
drink
minutes.
it first.
And she looks at it and looks at you and then sips it real quick. And what happens to her?
So she probably doesn't taste very good. But I imagine she.
Rude.
Yeah, I think she just gains the ability to Superman out, but it's very slow. So it's only a 10-foot fly speed. So I imagine she just kind of like drifts up and does the whole like flailing around in the air for a few seconds.
So she slowly rises out of the water. You see her full fishy form. And she like swirls in the air for a second, trying to get her bearings. And then it looks just like she's swimming, albeit very slowly through the air, doing that full body wiggle.
Okay, so that's moving a lot slower than I thought. If we hold on to her hands and just like run, can we pull her through the air faster?
Like
Yeah.
a balloon.
Or a kite.
Yeah.
Mermaid
All right,
kite.
Jewel, you get one hand and I'll get the other.
Okay.
And skip down the hall.
All right.
I'm gonna Naruto run with her trailing behind.
Amazing.
Our adventurers have found a mermaid, and they're attempting to rescue her with a very slow flying potion. She has given our party what appears to be a lever for an apparatus in a prior room. They're one leg away. What will our heroes find in the rest of the Lumitech dungeon? Next time on Total Party Guild. But before we go, Vanessa, what do you got?
Remember to check us out on social media. We've got a Twitter, a Facebook, an Instagram, a Twitch, a YouTube, a Reddit. We're all Total Party Guild across all the platforms. Check us out. And when you're done with that, maybe go visit the ACLU.org, see what they're up to, and maybe make some donations or something. I don't know. Help them out.
That's a really good idea there. Don't forget to rate, review, subscribe, click on the little icon that looks like a bell. If you got a kick out of us, if you really enjoy the show, make a second account for your pet and have them like us too.
And if you have any questions, comments, or want to know a little bit more about the cast and crew or about the characters that we're playing, send in those awesome emails to totalpartyguild@gmail.com. We read every single one of those. Thank you so much, Tobias. I agree.
And I want to thank our guests for being here and partying with us. Thank you, Matthew.
Thank you.
Having a blast. Thank you.
Do you have anything you want to plug while we got you?
Please vote.
Yeah.
Mail-in ballots are going to take a while to get in there, assuming mail-in is still something that can actually happen. So don't put it off.
Yeah, we're recording this a month in advance, so the USPS might be gone by now. Hashtag America
Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah. Gotta save democracy from the sounds of it. So do your part.
And until next time, party on.
Party on.
Party on!
Party
Party
on.
on.